Good evening, folks. Welcome back to another glorious Saturday episode with alreadt Indoors. As we are currently, things are needing to be adjusted here, so give me a brief moment while I take a moment to adjust my lighting spectrum. All right, it's a little better. Somehow my light slowly started doing this. And obviously, I'm just going to ramble and scramble. So, yeah, I'm just going to sit here and chill for a bit and wait for people to roll in. I'm going to do some other stuff and just going to go from there. I know I went late, but it is what it is. I'm going to shut my camera off for the brief moment while I stuff my face full of food. And I will say hi to people when they pop on in. Blah, blah, blah. The usual. Get everything squared away here. Looks like we're good. I may or may not see anybody in here tonight. Who knows? Times change, and so does the amount of work everybody's got to do at night. So I'll still be here, folks. Just off-camera stuff in my face. Tonight's meal is elbow macaroni and sausage with tomato, basil, garlic sauce, or tomato sauce. Oh, yeah, definitely tomato. I hate tomatoes. Ooh, my first viewer. Welcome, welcome. It's probably Grace. Or is it? Let's see. Don't worry, folks. This is not going to be a mukbang episode. No ASMR. Me stuffing my face. This is me eating large elbow macaroni and beef kielbasa and one Louisiana hot link. So it's kind of nifty. I never know which piece of the sausage. Oh, and it's Colin is the first one. Welcome, Colin. So yeah, I have no idea which sausage is which until I bite into it. One's a hot link sausage, and the other one's a normal one. Oh, at least we killed it. Woohoo! Wait, what? Well, that was weird. My phone just had a heart attack. Good evening, Cecilia. Dan, how you doing? Colin? Who else is in here? Just things. Everything was fine Thursday. It's just that I wasn't exactly presentable because I was completely covered in dirt, dust, fertilizer for mixing I mixed like 2 wheelbarrow fulls of stuff because I was just covered from head to toe in dirt. Like covered in dirt from head to toe. My whole face was like just covered, like from here all the way down was just covered in like sweat and dirt. Ooh, what up, Blake? Ooh, that came out on the Instagram side. I mean the StreamYard side. Let's see if it popped out on the YouTube side. Let's see if YouTube's not being a turd today. And I still got an episode for Mallory I gotta watch. I'll transplant whatever the hell I want there, Eric. Thank you very much. What was I doing? Waffles. Clicked on the wrong link and blah. Oh, hey, look, there's me live. Me and my big old fat yellow self. The highlighter. Mute myself over there. Yeah. It actually popped up on YouTube. Woohoo! Right on. Oop. And got the notification. Awesome, awesome. Sorry, folks. I am here, but still slightly distracted, Roni. Ooh, that one hurt. Well, like 4,000 of my soldiers. Anywho's. Oh, and Rob's here tonight. Cool. I got everybody. So far, I've got my usuals. Rob, Herbert. Haven't seen Dan's here. I've got Corn Fade. Man, I like. And I'm still like wore out from spending essentially the last. Oh, I even did work. Like, what's today? Saturday? God, I did work. I did like 2 hours of yard work after I got home. I was just out there watering some of my plants. I completely emptied out my greenhouse. There ain't nothing living is in my greenhouse at the moment, except for maybe ants. Yeah, so far, hey, I'm surprised you got signal where you're at, so more power to you. Yeah, I went on it. I was trying to get on at 7, but my computer was going really slow. I think I might have to buy a new one. Nice. Colin's been driving for forever today. It's like almost the same color as my shirt. Lemonade water. Lemonade water. Ooh, nice. Dan's out in the woods too. I'm inside my house, which is surrounded by wood. So I guess I actually have not had it poured yet. I'm still waiting on some business. But I do have an interesting one today. I randomly received a very shiny package in the mail, and I was very confused because it was addressed to me, had everything on there, my name, my last name, my full address, and I haven't ordered anything in weeks. Like, I'm even, like, at the moment, despite the fact that I keep getting notifications for flashlight sales, I haven't purchased a single flashlight in like 5 months. So, got a random package. This is the random package. Nice holographic shiny box thingy. And I was very confused because it just says on their sales department. So, I mean, I did technically, I looked up the address But there's like 5 businesses on this address because there's like the address and then there's suite A, B, C, and blah, blah, blah. So that's as far as I got into looking at who the heck sent this to me. So when I get enough people in here, I'll pop this bad boy open, and yeah, you guys can't even look at it. You can't even see the address on there. That's such tiny print. And it's, I mean, it's not a heavy box. I'd probably say less than a pound, maybe a pound if that. Ooh, Blake, you got to put them worms on there, boy. What would you do if I sent you a straw cowboy hat with a Jägermeister sticker? First, I would tell you not to, despite the fact that that would be a cool hat, but stop spending money that you don't have. How do you catch a fish with no scales? And there's Molly. Good evening. No, it wasn't a drunk buy. Those I usually remember. For the most part. Except for apparently me remembering that I said that I was going to buy stuff for the giveaway that I was going to be on for GSG last week. Oh, scale to weigh it with. Okay, gotcha. And I bought like, I kid you not, I bought at least $60 worth of seeds. And I didn't even give a chance to give it away. Hey, good evening there, Tiny. How you doing? Oh, if you want to catch catfish, Blake, you have to use catnip on your lures. I'm already super excited for this season, folks. I'm gonna get. Ooh, Pepper was over. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's probably what's going to end up happening. Is I'll just slowly give them away here and there. Don't really know who's going to want the like really tiny windowsill planter that I grabbed. I just grabbed it because I was like, oh, that looked like it'd be kind of fun for like indoor herbs. If you like break it into 3, you can get onions, chives, and then say if you want to do like parsley or like a little rosemary plant in the middle. I thought that would be kind of cool. I mean, it's like a 14-inch planter. It's pretty long for a little tiny planter. Let me grab it real quick. And I'm assuming since Jason is not here, Molly, he is currently preparing food. I found this one today. They have the pepperoni beef sticks from the same company. So I grabbed 2 of those and 2 of the teriyaki ones. I've already eaten like half a pack of teriyaki. But yeah, here's the planter. Those lines look really crooked. Straight, but the angle I had it looked crooked. So, little tiny windowsill planter. It's a good 5-6 inches deep, actually. We are looking at. I got to measure from the inside because that's where the inside stops at. So we are 4.5 inches deep. 4 1/4 wide on the inside. And about 12.5 long. So, I mean, it's a fairly decent little planter if you want to do, especially things like bunching onions. Well, crud. Onions, maybe like a spinach. I got some cabbage, Carrots won't work. It's too short. Apparently, I grabbed 2 things of tomatoes. Oh no, hot salsa blends. Never mind, it's 1 thing of tomatoes. But I mean, I didn't know what to. I just kind of sort of grabbed, honestly, because I thought it was gonna kind of be cool. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a bad day fishing if they weren't biting nothing. So the word chives. Well, it's. I mean, I've got all of that stuff. I've got 2 varieties of chives, like 2 varieties of onions, personally here at the house. Which where's this damn box at? So I'm not too concerned about growing that stuff for me. It was essentially was going to be for the giveaway. The whole giveaway I was going to do, like the planter, that compressed brick of soil, and maybe like I was gonna do the vegetable one, which is the culinary classics. You got tomatoes, eggplant, bell peppers, and beans. And then the other one here was sunflowers, cucumbers, squash, and watermelon. I kind of thought that would be make a really and then like I said the compressed seed block or seed starter block. Trust me, you fill this with you fill your planter with actual dirt or soil that you want your stuff to grow in, and then you only do like the top inch, maybe inch and a half, in the seed starter mix. Keep it moist. Seeds will pop up in no time flat, and once they pop up, taproot goes down, and they hit that soil, and they just explode. Because the seed start mix, when you do it, has absolutely no nutrients in it. It's completely derived of any sort of nutritional value for plants. Worms will eat it, but aside from that, it's like completely derived of any nutritional value for the plants. So Kool-Aid or chicken on catfish bait. So hot dogs will do it too. There's a lot of things that'll eat a hot dog if you throw it in the water. Bass, big mouth, large mouth, smallies, trout. If you got a big old piece of bacon fat, you throw that in there too, and you start getting crawdads. That's funny. Sunfish, yeah, bluegills will eat it. I mean, you'll get it off of everything. That food's already getting cold. Look at it, I got a big old plate. Look at how nice that looks. Oh, ain't no doing no carp. Carp turned to Gyarados. Well, that's a catfish. That's what Blake was going for, but he wasn't getting any. Nah. I'll eat it cold. I don't care. I got a microwave. If it gets that cold, I'll go run to the microwave and stick it in there for like a minute. It really sucks when you make food, you spend all that time making it, you start eating it, and then your appetite just dies. It is. It's large elbow macaroni. I have beef kielbasa sausage, and then Louisiana hot link. That's basically cut them into. You can do it either way, depending on how fat, like how much time you want to take prepping your food. Cut lengthwise like a banana, like you're doing a banana split, and then you just slice it into like little half moon shapes. So you've got your little half moon shapes there. Throw it in with your sauce that you're cooking, like your pasta sauce, and just simmer it. But I recommend starting the sauce first because it takes a while to get them sausages hot enough to like industry standard health temperatures. Now, mind you, you can do it however you want. technically, because if you're doing it in your own house, who cares whether or not it's cooked all the way or not? If you get sick, that's on you. But at the same time, when you get it hot enough, it releases all the flavor. Asian carp tastes exactly like regular carp. Gross. Yeah. Where is Jason? I have not seen. Molly was in here. I have not seen Jason. I would like to get more people in here before I pop that container open. Ugh. Chicken liver. He had me on garlic powder on chicken, then he had the word liver in there, and I was just like, "Oop, no, thank you." And there's Mr. Jason. Wow, I went from 9 people all of a sudden to bloop. But anyways, as I was saying earlier, super stoked for this season. I did completely clean out my greenhouse. There is nothing living in there at the moment, other than maybe ants and some potential cockroaches and crickets that are hiding in the rocks. I got home today at roughly 5-ish. 4:30-ish. And came inside, looked at my thermometer right here, which I have, just chilling. And that said 97 degrees. So I decided to take everything out. Jason's ready to pop up so he can pull out the big, cold out the freezer. I am rather confused. But anywho's, I have, again, part of the reason why I'm super excited for this season is my limes and lemons, my Mexican lime tree and my Mayer lemons are in production at the moment, and I have a lot of limes and lemons. I am super, super happy. They are slowly getting bigger. I gave them a little bit of citrus food today, so that'll take a couple of weeks, maybe, or a couple of days. Who knows? Maybe a couple of weeks. I'm hoping a couple of weeks. I didn't put a lot in there. But yeah, I mixed it in there, gave them a bit of a watering because they were a little dry. So I am, and the best part is during the transfer from my greenhouse, which fairly narrow door, and I have a wide plant, brushing against the door and having the whole thing fold back and forth and flop around like a tree in the wind. Nothing fell off. Nothing. Not a single fruit fell off. Is it a fruit? Yes, it's a fruit. It's a citrus fruit. So everything that is still on there will just continue to get bigger until it ripens and matures. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I'm going to have about 15 limes. Or is it lemons? I think that one's my lemons. I think I'm about like 15, 20 lemons on there. And they're, like I said, they're getting big. They are getting fairly big. Oh, it was, I think our high was 80. But absolutely no clouds in the sky. So yeah, it's painful. Very painful. Going to turn that off. I keep getting messages from people, like actual messages. Oh. My Cricket payment confirmation. Spank, you go away. That can go sit over here now. The phone's having a weird thing again. And there's Grace. Surprisingly not the first one today. I have something on my computer screen. What the heck is that? That was weird. I thought Jason's icon had a hat for some reason. Oh, no worries there, Molly. Speaking of which, how's your guys' internet today? Is it working? Is it not working? Is it working well? Sorry, I'm still stuffing my face. Trying not to look like a complete slob on the internet. Oh, nice. How's the rehab going so far? I'm not a total slob. I'm not sitting here eating with my mouth open. I do have manners. Sometimes. I wanted ice cream, but the line at Disneyland, Dairy Queen, was way too long. So instead I came home, I ate the other half of my bag of Hot Lay's chips. Darn near ate half a bag of this. What else did I stick in my face? Oh, and like 4 beef jerky sticks. Ooh, what flavor is that beverage there, Rob? I need to actually get mine poured, so I will have to take a brief moment to grab the other half of the beverage. I got one half, just not the other. It's 7:30. It's still light outside. Alrighty, I'm back. Mine's cooling down in the freezer. So, we all know what Colin's beverage of choice is. He always has a Pepsi or a coffee. And on the rare occasion, water. Rob's beverage is probably Bud Light. Blake is most likely either drinking some weird fruity wine. Ooh, Knob Creek. Nice choice. Got that one popped. I forgot, so we can do the pour. Yes, you can see my dinner. It looks nice. Knob Creek is pretty good. Haven't it, and I still have not bought that, Jason, the normal variety. We will work on that this week, maybe. We shall see, because as of Friday, my week is going to get, as of Monday, my week is going to get really rough. I have a concert Monday night, which sucks because that's my 12-hour night. So I'll probably be there 14 hours instead of 12. And I don't have anything Tuesday. I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday we have a concert. Saturday we got a concert. Sunday we got a concert. I think Monday we have another one. Tuesday is the only day we don't have one. I got one Wednesday, Thursday. Friday I think we have one. And Saturday I'm pretty sure we have one. I have a ton of concerts, and there's like 2 days in like a 12-day span where we don't have anything. So I got to go look at the yeah, you know what? I'll just tell you right here. Because I have the sorry, man, my throat is like epically dry today for some reason. So apologies. Yeah, it's going to be a rough one for me. I'm going to be working my butt off. On top of the fact that when I get off of work, I still come home and I still do 2 to 4 to try to do 2 to 5 hours worth of yard work. Let's see. We got a concert tonight. Next one is the 15th, the 19th. I got the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. So Thursday's the one day. Thursday we don't have one, so I got one on the 26th, the 27th, 28th. Oop, actually, that one's backstage. So 28th. So I don't have anything on the 27th. Oh yeah, no, we do. The 27th. Oh shit, I went too far. Yeah, I forgot where I was at now. 27th, 28th, So 29th is the only day I don't have another one. So that would be Monday the 29th. So Monday and Thursday. And then I have one on the 30th. And then we have another one on the 1st. And then I have one on Friday, May 3rd. May 4th. And the next one after that is May 10th. So I'll have a 6-day lapse in between the rest of these. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up at work. Got Bad Omens coming, and Bad Omens is completely sold out. Hey, good evening, Amanda. How's it going? Ooh, bourbon and machine guns. You would think beer would actually be beneficial for the gut because it is technically vegan. I mean, yes, the level of intoxication does kind of suck when you're drinking beers, but at the same time, everything in beer is organic. Because the color of beer just depends on how much molasses or whatnot they decide to put in the mix. Oh, hey, do me a favor, Rob, on that one. Punch your governor right in the nards. Or is it a female governor? I somehow got stuff on mine. You are more than welcome to get your drink now, Jason. It will still be about 20 minutes before link is up. Once... well, I guess I'm losing people, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm not sitting here stuffing my face anymore, so everybody's leaving. I'm going to set that over there. Hopefully I don't drop it, because I will be pissed. Because that was the last of my warm Jaeger. Oh, man, I got the hiccups. I don't even know why. But I am already... I am super ready for this season. Now, unfortunately, somebody in the side chat over here, he who shall not be named, already has way more stuff growing than I do at the current moment. But give my garden about a week or two, and somebody's going to be mad at me trying to catch up. Because I've been doing some work outside. I have like 2.5 planters still to go, but I am transferring stuff. I am disassembling old soil, stuff that's pretty much, it's not quite inert, but the plants that were in it didn't fare so well, probably due to operator negligence. So I'm redoing all the soil on that. I'm getting it all piled up in one area. I will be adding some newer soil, some mixes in there, and we'll be adding a good heaping of Pro Mix and probably a full bag of worm castings, probably the smaller bag. Or I might go with the larger one depending on how much mix I have in there. Because I'm completely out of compost, mushroom compost, and the manure. All I have left is 2 bags of the Kellogg's topsoil or raised garden bed mix. And that's about all I have left. I do have my entire square of my original compost pile, which did not do very well on composting. So it basically just became a bunch of wet, soggy bricks of tree bark and other various materials. But right now it's growing a hillside of sunflowers and carrots for some bizarre reason. I understand this. I understand both of them because technically I did till off a couple of sunflowers in that area, and I just kind of mixed it in the dirt along with the carrot seeds. So, yeah, everything is just going crazy over here. I've already had... what's he got going on out there so far, Grace? Like, what plants is he sending out there? Basically, most of my hot peppers have already been sitting outside for the last 2 or 3 days. But the problem is it dries out because it's such a small container that I have to fill it up before I leave for work. And by the time I get back, the container is completely dry and half the pot's dry. But again, that's those starter trays. Probably by now at this point, I should actually have them planted. But the thing is, here's the weird thing. They're growing really slow. And they're taking forever to get their... Some of them are taking forever to get their true leaves. So they're generating true leaves, but they're like really small right now. So my plants are kind of going really, really slow at the moment. And then my lettuce, oh, that's the other thing. I forgot to water one of my lettuce planters. Oh, nice. Now what you need to do is you need to get the fungus cultures off of those and see if you can't actually get a patch in your yard to grow morels. That way you can have your own morel forest. And you don't have to worry about trying to find them out in the bush. Ha! Cecilia's apparently getting a bathtub's full of rain over there. Ooh, Amanda got 52-degree weather and she was enjoying it. Cold weather. Rob, you got a wrench. Do whatever. My drink's only partially cold because I forgot to put the stronger half in the freezer. Well, throw it up there. You got a wrench for a reason. I forgot what, dude. I can't even remember. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore right now. Bams. Let's see what this is. A-OK. Looks like a lot of cornbread. I might have to check that channel out. Oh no, one video is hidden. Whatever. Right on. Was it supposed to be A-OK homesteading? If so, you did it right. If not, then you did it wrong. Oof, Cecilia lost her umbrella in the wind and the rain while she was going to the doctor's appointment. Follow-up question. How was the appointment there, Cecilia? You do or do not have to answer. That is up to you entirely. But figured we'd ask. Or at least I figured I would ask. And while I'm at it, folks, I forgot the last 2 weeks, and I'm kicking myself in the pants for it. We have not done price checks. Have not done price checks on meat, gas, and there was another one. Weather. We've already done the weather checks today. So gas prices and meat prices. Okay, so then it was the right one. Oh, that's not good. Meat prices for me haven't really changed much. They're still ridiculously expensive. Gas is at, I think I paid 88, was $3.89 for 88 octane today. I'm so glad I don't have to gas up but like once every 2 to 3 weeks. God, Rob, you scared me for a second there. I'm assuming you meant to put an S as there as well, because I read that as gas was $13.39. Jason, where do you find a gallon beef? Like, I didn't know they sold beef in a gallon. Like, I'm having fun with this because you guys are like, I know Jason's autocorrect is kicking his butt right now, but this is funny. Yeah, I've got fat finger syndrome too. Don't worry, I have what would be considered earth hands. Oof, that's not fun. That is not fun, Cecilia. Definitely not fun. Ooh, man. I love all y'all, by the way. Well, I guess since everybody's here and we are doing this, I might as well do the unboxing here rather quick. I got to figure out a spot to stick my drink where I'm not going to drop it or bump it, knock it over. Oh, I forgot where I put it. Gotcha. Oop. That's never any good. So we're going to open this thing, and by the way, this has got the stickiest freaking thing sticky to it. It's so sticky it actually ripped. Like I'm trying to pull it off and it won't come. It's just separated. Yeah, I can't get that out. That is some of the stickiest crap. Ooh, that's cool. I was about, oh my god, I was about to make myself big. Then I realized I was already big. We have a 17th anniversary OLED box. I kind of like that box. That is really, really suave. Now, how the heck do I open this? Ooh, here we go. Woohoo, got a free flashlight. Got myself a 17th anniversary card. Says, Dear O-Fan, I can't even read this shit. I can't read that word. That's really sad. It says, Olight, on Olight's 17th anniversary, we would like to express our deep gratitude to your support and companionship, which has been the foundation of our accomplishments today. In appreciation of your dedication, we have prepared this gift as a token of our gratitude. We hope it brings you joy. Olight team. That's the cool little inside of the card. Oh, I think that says I am overcome. Wait. Either that or that's the name of whoever decided to write that. Back of the card looks neat. This is the inside of the box. Almost looks like a presented metal box. I do already have one of these. It just stays in my car. I actually like this flashlight. It's really lightweight. Very handy. And that is the Olight O-Clip. This has some very, very fun modes. Very lightweight. Basically, clip it onto your pack. You can clip it onto your pack on like little straps, and it actually hangs on there pretty decently. It's got a fairly strong magnet on there, so you can magnetize it and put it on something metallic surface. The box smells funny because of the foam, by the way, laser cut foam. And then I get this cool. What the heck? Get off of me, stink weevil. Ooh, that is a magnet, which is slightly off center, but that is cool. And then I get the cool little 17th anniversary Olight focus, you stomp weasel. It says illuminate. It says Olight 17th anniversary, illuminate your world, and that is a magnet. Not a very high-powered magnet, mind you, but magnet nonetheless. So I could stick that on like a refrigerator, whatnot. Get that warm. Actually, slide it over. There we go. Yeah, I kind of like that light. Like I said, I have one in my car, and it just sits in there. It's in my I got 2 of them now. Actually, I got 4 of these things. I got one in green and one in black, and now I got 2 black. So now, then I have another one somewhere. But yeah, I got a cool little package. I was not expecting this. Like I said, I did not order this. I just got it shipped to me. I bet you if I was at the next rewards level, probably would have gotten a bigger one. But yeah, I got a cool little flashlight from Olight. If Olight happens to catch wind of this, thank you guys. This is awesome. This is why you have continued support from a lot of us. Things like this, these cool little boxes, the attention to detail, all of this nifty stuff inside. That is why you are going to continue to get my support. That only took 7 minutes, I was expecting. It's a cardboard. It looks wood. It's cardboard. See, Grace is wearing, let's see, Grace, her husband is growing green beans, tomatoes, broccoli, yellow squash, zucchini, red Indian beans. Ooh, you'll have to let me know how those ones turn out. Armenian cukes, I think she meant Armenian cukes, beets, potatoes, and Swiss chard. Also carrots. Dude, and the thing is, like you get a decent box, like from Olight, like when you get certain items, you don't get like a generic garbage cardboard box. Like I've got boxes, like the box that this thing came in, this big old monster of a freaking light, which can be mounted to a tripod, by the way, and it can be mounted to any surface that is metal. I like this one due to the fact that it does have a swivelly, so you can swivel this while it's magnetized to get that light wherever you want it. And this thing does open pretty much all the way. So, and I mean, you can still, even from this way, if you want to sit there, walk around like this, or be all flashlight wars. It does have the gun handle. If you want to do sport mode, or like your other ones, you can do that. But yeah, this thing is. I love this flashlight, honestly. I have the smaller version. This was actually the Big Brother, the second version. Oh, and it does have a clip. Clip is kind of weird. It does go to the outside, which is kind of strange. But that thing has got a really, really strong spring to it. But yeah, the box that this thing came in. Geez, I think I have it sitting over here somewhere. You open it. It's a fairly hard case box, and then you open it up. And it says on there, "Thank you for your purchase, alreadt team," and blah blah blah. And then you always get. Sometimes you get these cool like little letters, things like that. I've never had a bad experience with alreadt. Any issue that I had, I mean, they literally. I had an issue with one of my battery chargers. I put a battery in there, and the thing worked for a few days, and I put a battery in there backwards on accident, and it's supposed to have a built-in shut-off switch or battery detector that says, "Hey, this is backwards. We're not going to," and it starts flashing weird, saying that the battery's in backwards. I didn't notice it, and the thing sat in there for probably a good hour or so, and went to put the battery back in my flashlight, which was at the same time when I got this guy, and the battery was absolutely dead. I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I checked the battery, put it in, and put it in the other way. Apparently, the indicator that says it's basically like a battery fault indicator was when you put it in backwards. That's what it does. You get that little like flashing, like a really weird flashing. That's a battery fault indicator. Well, after I got that indicator notice, the whole unit stopped working. Even if I put the battery in correctly, it would not charge. So I contacted alreadt support, blah, blah, blah. Said, "Hey, look, I just got this battery charger, and it's giving me a weird charge fault, saying that battery's in there backwards, which it's not. It's just not working." They sent me a shipping label. They emailed me a shipping label. I printed it out, stuck it on the box, sent the whole thing back, and I kid you not, within like 4 or 5 days of me shipping it out, they had already sent me a new one. So I shipped out the bad one, which was still under warranty, because you got like some of these you have like a 3 or 5 year warranty on some of these lights before you can't get them fixed or whatever, or you have to pay out of pocket to get a new one. Their service department had already shipped me a brand new one like the day I shipped that one out. Because there's no way that they did a turnaround on that fast. Me shipping it out, because even me shipping it out was going to take like 2 days. They had that shipped as priority mail, which was still 2 days. So 2 days shipping priority mail, and like 3 days after that, I had gotten a brand new unit. I was like, damn, that was quick. So yeah, alreadt for the win. Through night, if you're watching, y'all need to do some updates on your damn flashlights. Through night has Streamlight. Streamlight, you need to do some updates on your flashlights. Through night has some decent ones, but they need to get more variety out there. The same like 8 models that they've had ain't cutting it. At this rate, alreadt is literally going to take over the flashlight market, and there ain't nobody going to be able to stop them. Because, I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 alreadt within reach. Six. I have 6 flashlights within reach. Although technically one of them is not really a flashlight. It's a little ball, little party ball, and yes, these things actually do float. For anybody that may or may not have been curious, these little buggers float. Oh, hi, Jenny. Forgot to say hi earlier. I apologize. But yeah, this little guy will float. It's IPX. I think it's like IPX rated. 2.3 watt hours. It's a 4.2 volt, 1 amp battery. Or that's the input. Does have little magnets on the bottom, so it will stick to things. Case in point. And they're fairly strong little neodymium magnets. I mean, they're little tiny ones, but they hold pretty good. These ones are kind of cool. You got red mode, green, which doesn't look green on screen. I do apologize. It looks kind of whitish just because of the screen. Actually, you know what? Let's see if I turn this off, if that helps. Yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of the green on there. Kind of, sort of. You got blue. This one's kind of cool because it's just kind of like fades between the colors. Which I do apologize. I mean, you can't really see that. Oh, there we go. Don't look at the light. Look at the curvature of my hand. You can see the color variations. That's the only place it'll show up. It won't kind of light. Doesn't do weird. And then you have it kind of like flashes between the modes. Then you have red strobe, off, low, bright as hell. It goes back to that. And then they have the OLED. They have the MC Pro, which you can actually download an app and actually program it with your phone. So, some of my favorite things. And we're getting close to the thing, so let's do this. That will be in the chat. Oops, wrong page. Get that off of there. I think I copied it. We'll find out here in a minute. If I did this shit right. Jason will be right back. Of course, right as I'm about to post this in here. The little turd. Yeah, there are. I definitely agree, Grace. There are some companies that have absolute excellent customer service. And you know, it's sad that I get better customer service from a Chinese branded company than I do from an American one. Ain't that something? Ooh. I'm curious on that one, Colin. What happened? I want to know what happened there. Why Ian will not be back for 2 weeks? Is he dying? Well, that's true. I guess you do have a point there. Good evening.
Yeah, Ian decided that he wasn't coming back up for the next couple of weeks. But he is going to be coming up for the Bug Out Bag Challenge over at the Watcher County Flea Market.
Okay. That's good. At least you're still doing that one.
Oh, yeah. And Pepper's going to be joining us.
Oh, nice. Ooh. I got 2 of the spicy ones all at once.
Oh, I got to go get my Pepsi. It's still in the freezer. I don't want it to freeze
Jason.
too slushy.
Good evening. I already finished up my drink already. I'm going to have to go get another one here shortly. I've forgotten how good that drink is.
Is that the E&J and Sprite?
No. I'm letting my glass chill here for a few moments. Well, I got a second glass in there. I'll be right back.
All right. Swap my glasses around.
Glasses? No, I don't need no sticking glasses.
Pirates.
What do you mean by pirates?
I don't know. I just said to say the word pirates.
Oh.
Oh man.
Now, Ian wasn't planning on coming up this week at all, but we had to go. We were supposed to make the trip to Jenny's parents last week, but things came up. We couldn't make it, so we had to go see him this weekend because his birthday was over the week. Her dad turned 80.
Oh wow.
And he's a cancer survivor. He went from a big robust kind of Marine, and he's like really thin. Kind of scary.
Yeah, cancer usually does that to you.
Yeah, it did a number on him.
Here we go.
Ooh. V8 and
I could have had a V8.
Look how frosted that got.
Heck yeah, Bloody Mary on the I can't even say on the rocks.
Oh,
Depends if he froze the V8 or not.
no.
Oh, you do not want to know if you freeze V8 and that's Neil, did you eat your chunky soup?
This one you don't shake.
Ooh,
What is
Coors
it?
V8?
Actually,
Coors Light? Ew.
yeah, they didn't have the Miller.
Sorry to hear that, Cecilia.
Michelob Ultra. They didn't have it.
And that's a good thing to lose the weight.
50-50 mix.
Where's the vodka?
No, just this.
What? No tequila either?
Nope, just that.
The garnish?
Good Lord. Say you.
That's the size of my coffee mug.
That's a good sized drink.
It's 24 ounces.
Hey, Seth, how's it going?
Hey, Seth. Good way to stretch your beer. V8. I mean,
Well, I can stretch a beer all year.
Yeah.
It'd sit in my fridge and not go anywhere.
Technically, Jason is drinking healthy.
Yep.
Half,
V8.
you know, he's only halfway healthy.
No, beer is, by legal standards, a healthy beverage.
It's actually technically a meal if you think about it as bread.
Yeah.
It's liquid bread.
Doesn't everybody know that beer saved the world?
It also helped increase the population a few times.
Yeah. No,
And decrease the population a lot.
there is actually a movie called Beer Saved the World.
You know the McKenzie song, don't you? McKenzie Brothers song?
No. Oh, yeah. The McKenzie Brothers. Yeah.
Everybody should know that one.
On the first day of Christmas.
Yeah, the first beer of Christmas.
A beer.
Yeah.
In
My true love gave to me on the first day of Christmas a beer.
beer.
Yeah, you do realize by the 12th day of Christmas, that dude was completely drunk.
Oh,
Both of them were. How many beers was that?
Oh, God. Well, you're basically doubling the beer each day. So you got beer 1, next day's beer 2, next day's beer 3.
Yeah. I haven't had this in a while. It's one of my favorite drinks.
That's over 100 beer. That's about 100 beers.
I don't think I can drink that in a year.
I mean, it would be kind of hard to drink 30 beers on like the last day without having to go to the hospital.
I know
Unless you're drinking like
O'Doul. I know plenty of people in my past that would drink a case and a half of beer in an evening.
Oh, I could not.
Okay, because it's not all beer though. Because I got 3 French toasts and 4 pounds of back bacon, 5 golden toques, 7 pounds of smokes,
All over a
8
flannel
pounds of
shirt.
books. Huh?
All over a flannel shirt.
I've got the list. I'm looking at it right now. It's like really funny.
Blake. Won't even say her name. Oh, that's funny. That one's for you, Amanda. That's from Blake. He said hi.
Here's this. Mackenzie Brothers, 12 beers of Christmas.
Second one's going to take me a little while to drink. First one goes down so quick.
Ramblings at the end, donuts and...
Well, yeah, because the first one you're on an empty stomach. Second one you've already got technically 8-ounce can of vegetables, pureed veggies in you.
Oh, I know. For some odd reason, I like red beer. It technically is what it's called.
I've actually had like red beer, but I'm not a big fan of it. Like I think the two worst beers I've ever had in my entire life was Red Stripe and Guinness.
Guinness is got to be the worst.
Oh,
German
dude, you've
beer.
never tried Red Stripe.
German
that's
beer.
horrible.
I've had Red Stripe. I didn't finish that can either.
Oh, that stuff tasted.
Red Star Heineken.
Now,
I'd probably drink that over the dang Red Stripe. Red Stripe was like Jamaican beer, and that stuff tasted like wet cardboard and diapers.
I knew somebody who had Billy beer once.
Not Australian. Well, it is, but
if you remember that one.
Now, another beer I could not finish was Foster's.
I've heard people like Foster's, some people don't.
I don't care much for bitter beer at all.
Blake says Southpaw. I've never even heard of that one. Mark's. I have no idea what Mark's.
Max was the worst.
I've never heard of Max. I haven't drank beer in years. I think it was PBR was the last one I had.
Oh, I can't stand that shit either.
Well, when I came back from the service the first time, I drank a small pack by myself and I didn't get phased.
Southpaw is Miller Brewing Company. Ew.
Grace actually likes Red Stripe.
I can't do Red Stripe. There's something about that. It just tastes so nasty.
Well,
and Dan likes Texas Select. Is the worst, he says. Texas Select is the worst, he says. So we got on a beer kick here for some reason.
Sorry.
Grace, shut up about a Red Stripe. You went from gardening to flashlights to talking about freaking beer, all because of Jason.
Well, we can go back to garden.
Hey, you can drink beer in the garden.
Oh, yeah.
You can also water your plants with it.
Oh, yeah.
Can you grow the ingredients in your particular gardens between the two of you to make beer?
The hops is going to be the hardest.
You need a ridiculous amount of square footage to grow hops in order just enough to make a batch of beer.
A small batch.
Does it have to be hops beer? I heard there's different types of beer.
I mean, you can do corn beer, but again, you still need a lot of real estate to get enough corn to ferment to make the beer. Snails do love beer, and then they fall in and drown.
Can you imagine how much square footage you need just for the barley?
Yeah. Sadly, I have to agree with Grace. Blake on that one. Because he said wine, and I'm thinking grapes. And then Grace popped in, so I'd almost be... Yeah, my brain's just... I'm tired, folks. It's been a long 4 days. It's been a long 4 days. I spent Wednesday and Thursday 10 hours each out in the sun baking like a freaking... essentially roadkill on a road. Or a lobster on a frying pan, however you want to look at it. Then I did more work on Friday. Actually, I came in on Friday at like 8:30 at night. Like I got off of work, went and ate, came home, and I did like 3.5, 4 hours worth of yard work. And then I did like 2.5 hours of yard work today after I got home. I couldn't stand it outside. It was too hot outside. I was like, nope. I mean, it's 80 degrees and I'm out there being baked alive. I'm like, nope, too hot. Going away.
It's not baked Alaska. It's baked Albuquerque.
Oh, I mean, you can see it. I've only had a couple of sips of this. is not from the beer. This is from me being out in the sun. Good
No, I'm
Lord.
not sure if you saw what I posted earlier, though, Cliff, about not showing up on Thursday. You showed up
Yeah.
when you got blowed up, and you still came on.
Wait, what about Thursday? I popped in, but I didn't pop up.
You know what I mean? You didn't pop up as one because of you're feeling filthy. Yet you showed up when you got blowed up, when you got burnt.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's because I wasn't dirty.
I'm just rousing you, dude. Don't worry.
Dude, my whole face from like here down was just covered in dirt. Like it looked like somebody got their hand, rubbed it in some manure, and then slapped me in the side of the head.
Camouflage.
I had dust and dirt. My arms were not red; they were brown, and it was not the normal tan brown. It was from dirt and fertilizer because I was sitting there mixing dirt by hand.
Oh, by the way,
I heard about that beer, Grace, about the generic beer that's just beer.
beer.
That's
You know,
the
get
name
no
of it.
other. Rob, fire is hot. That's like grabbing an ice cream and freaking out because it's cold.
Or eating a lemon and saying, "Oh, that's sour."
Getting rained on. Oh, wow, I'm getting wet. No, technically you're not.
So Rob and Herbert T are both camping right now.
No,
That's
thank
cool.
you. But essentially, dude, it like my whole face from like here all the way down.
So you're
Like,
going to try to do a
covered in dirt.
what was the name of the movie? Braveheart.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
You can't.
Oh. By the way, Cliff, that package showed up yesterday.
Finally?
The one from Temu.
Which one?
You still haven't gotten the damn book?
No, I still have not gotten the book.
Wasn't that supposed to be delivered yesterday?
What book is that?
Delivered over 2 weeks ago.
His garden soil book that he ordered, that Molly ordered for him on freaking something or other.
Walmart. From Walmart, no less.
Oh,
From Walmart, apparently. And he ordered that thing like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, he got the Hyundai GB.
Yep. It's purple.
I was wondering about that. I couldn't.
what is it?
It's a 100-gallon grow bag.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's that deep.
That's it. It's only like 12 inches deep.
Yeah. But it's huge.
Is it a square?
No, it's round.
It's a swimming pool. Just admit it.
That's what I said.
I think he would have been better off buying a swimming pool.
This was cheaper. I tried the swimming pool method. No, won't do that again.
You got to drill holes in the bottom of it.
Oh, I know that. But,
Oh my God! Yes,
I got
I
some
opened
here
it.
to grow all my little smaller, shallow-rooted plants.
Bunch of bush beans.
No, I'll probably put lettuce in.
Might be better off growing the corn in that one, but then again, it might just eat a hole in the bottom of the bag. So yeah, this was the box that I got, Blake. It was a I'll go big again. Sorry, folks. Do a full solo layout on this one. So this was the box that I got, 17th anniversary Olight, which I did not buy this. They just sent it to me.
I
Came
checked
with a
it.
nice little 17th anniversary little card thingy. This thing stinks, by the way, because of the laser cut foam. I got this cool little 17th anniversary Olight. It says illuminate your world, but this thing does not want to focus. There we go. And it is a magnetic patch, so it will stick to metal objects. That actually sticks on there pretty good. Got a nice little refrigerator magnet, essentially, which will just stay in the box because I don't want to get it dirty. And then I got this thing, which is a pain in the butt to get out because I only cut one hole on the side. I got the O-clip pack light. Basically, it's a little light that you can clip to the front pack of your straps, either Alice, Molly, any sort of backpacking strap on your front rig. You can clip that on there. This has like 6 different modes. Does actually have SOS, I believe, and then it does have a strobe. I'm sorry. It has a beacon mode. No, dude, the thing is, like I said, I did not they shipped these out to everybody. Anybody that's like registered as an Olight member, they probably shipped out thousands of these.
I never got one.
Are you a registered member?
No, I'm registered, but I don't know about that. What the registered member part means.
I think you have to be a certain tier in order to get stuff like this.
It did mention that. I'm not even close to a tier.
Yeah, you actually have to purchase. I have purchased well over $1,000 worth of flashlights.
Well, I'm sure you have.
Oh, what if Ed, unless you got one?
It's a possibility.
But yeah, he spends a lot of money, and he's an affiliate with them too.
I'm like 2 tiers away from actually being able to get an affiliation through them. As long as I promote them. If I promote them, then yeah, I can actually right now, if I were to promote Olight more, I could actually start getting free samples and other stuff. But I am actually still technically, by their standards, I am 1 tier away from actually getting to that option. Which means I have to spend another, I think it's like $600 on flashlights, and I'll get to that tier. Dang, Dan went from 38 degrees yesterday night to 60 degrees. That's a good warm up.
We were 85 today.
We were 83.
I was 80, but I had no clouds.
No clouds here.
So, yep, that is the second time out. First time was in the cabin. That's right. You went with the wife and the kids to the cabin last week, which was cool. And everybody else's.
Yeah, like I said, we already got our next rendezvous planned for next year.
Actually, I think I am a platinum customer with them. Yeah. Hey, I said log in, you turd. Why isn't my stuff on? Oh, I hate when I don't save my information. Oh, lights. Oh, sure. Now it autocorrects me. Fart stain.
Ah.
Let's see. I can get my Dream Blue is in my cart. Sweet. I just gotta randomly. Thanks for the information. See, I could become a dealer. No, get off my screen. I already got enough stuff on there.
Yeah, this next year, we're actually doing one in our backyard. Well, in our area.
Ha! You're wrong, Blake. I'm actually a diamond member.
Ooh.
And
What's up, Drops?
good evening, Drops.
What are we doing in our area?
We're doing the rendezvous for the Houston area.
Hey, I'm only 5 tiers away from being a legend.
Legend.
So tier 6, 6 more tiers, and I'd be legend. And basically, they would just send me free stuff for. They're like, here, review this on your channel. So, what I get for diamond, this is what I'm allowed: permanent free return shipping, tier vouchers, which I can redeem for various things, redemption zone, double points and O coins for OFAN days. If I check in on those days, preferential zone. Platinum and above members can get free gifts or purchased discount items in the zone. Double points and O coins in birth month. I get login for members prices. I also get 3-day early access, 3 or 4 day early access for stuff. Exclusive limited zone or edition zone. I got early access to flash sales. It says participate in flash sales festival events 24 hours or more before the official start. I usually get those things 3 or 4 days in advance. And then I get the exchange for O coins to cash. So if I get enough O coins, I can actually make free money, which isn't really making free money if I'm buying a shit ton of gear and flashlights.
Like a rebate.
And the newer version, if I go to Yellow Diamond, I get share the access. And that's it. That's the new one on there. Oh, and the exclusive limited edition zone. And early access to new products. Yep. I've got quite a bit of... I wouldn't say clout on this support, on this community, but yeah, I am pretty up there.
I got something in my inbox on Olight, but I can't figure out how to click on it because it says the 17th anniversary gift and it says 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It says gift, and I can't figure out how to do anything.
You just click on the link. You should just open it as the email and just click on the page.
I tried that; it didn't work.
Well, then you need to enable links on that.
Let me try something again. Go back.
$140 winners. Ooh. Nice. I missed the chance to give the giveaway, but sweet. I still got my. I still got that one. So I'm happy with the flashlight that I got. I like that one. All right, might as well log out. Actually, I'll just leave that up there. Anyways, yeah, I know I'm still Big Tree. That'll be solved here just shortly. Mew. And there was drops I forgot. Been 50 plus at night here and 80s in the afternoon. Yeah, I got 80s. Dude, I was 8 by like 10 o'clock this morning. I was at like 70 degrees, 75 degrees. It was stupid hot. I walked outside this morning. It was like, when I left my house, it was 70 at like 9:30 this morning. Nobody wants to see them anyway. Just kidding. There you go. He might. Depends on how busy he is. Beer run and a little. Rob's out of beer.
Oh no.
Darn right, Screen Hog. My channel. I'm eating cold noodles and cold sausage. Yep. Diamond member.
Diamond. Now I'm looking at my wish list right now.
It has taken me a while to get there, by the way, folks. It was like 4 or 5 years of me buying flashlights.
Yeah.
What did I say earlier? That I had 7 flashlights within reach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 flashlights within reach. That's that correct. I mean, although I don't really consider this to be a flashlight, but it is a source of light, so I still consider it. $11. I have 11 sources of light because I forgot about my emergency radio, which is right there. Anywho, now that that's all fun and gamed and over with, let's get back to the
Beer.
aforementioned reason why this chat is even here in the first place.
Beer.
Because
Learn
it's
this
hot.
guy how to grow things.
Real hot.
I'm actually de-escalating my gut. Does that count?
What about de-escalating your butt?
My gut, not my butt. My butt's not that big. But my gut is getting smaller. My pants keep on trying to fall off my butt.
That's because when guys get to a certain age, we go from back to thigh back thigh. We don't have any butt no more. It's just kind of, there's a little bit of a curvature, and then their pants just fall off.
Well, mine is because my pants are too big. I'm right in between the sizes that I own, between a 48 and a 51. I don't have the 50s.
Who else had Philly cheesesteak today? Somebody mentioned that earlier.
Philly cheesesteak. They had it at work. One of the ladies made a Philly
Sliced
cheesesteak.
roast beef sandwich is essentially a Philly cheesesteak. I will never get to the point where I have to wear suspenders to keep my pants up. Jason.
Yep, that's me.
Call in.
I've never wore suspenders.
I
I
just
got a belt.
Suspenders are a dangerous thing to wear.
Unless you are Robin Williams or Red Green.
I wouldn't mess with Red Green anyway because he might throw a
Anything, a possum at you. You throw a possum at you.
Run over by the Possum Lodge van.
Now, how many people here knows the Possum Lodge
Creed.
I don't remember it anymore. That show's been forever.
I'm a
I'm
man.
trying to bring it back. I'm a
I
man.
guess.
I can change if I have to. I guess.
I guess.
Quando ami something. The Latin part escapes me at the moment.
Drops, are you saying that you've been a size 46? I don't think I've gone past a 41.
Not while I'm drinking this.
Right?
That's just a nice treat.
Yeah, I fluctuate on mine there,
The
Rob.
only problem I
between
have is my shoulders. If I have anything on
40
my
and a
shoulders, they
42.
just fall off, slide off my shoulders.
No, I prefer to wear a belt, honestly,
Me too.
because I can take that belt off and slap the crud out of somebody. That's going
I
to be
can
real
carry
hard to
things
get
on my
those
belt. I
suspenders
can't
off
carry
that
things
fast.
on a pair of suspenders.
No, my pants just fall off if I don't have suspenders.
Yeah, I don't trust suspenders because you never know what a-hole friend's going to come up behind you, grab that thing and pull that sucker back as far as it can go, and then let go.
Now, mine are nice and soft, so I don't have to worry about it.
Right, yeah, exactly. Red green motto right there. She doesn't find you handy, she finds you handsome. Or the other way around. Sorry, she doesn't find you handsome, she'll find you handy.
And Ian gave me something that I put in the truck. He gave me a roll of duct tape. He said he found a roll of duct tape in his room. He said, "Here, Dad, you can have this."
That's probably your duct tape in the
It
first
probably
place.
was, but I don't remember even having any duct tape. But it was like a really big roll.
Well,
So
it's
I
really
put it in my
funny.
truck.
I had somewhere in my truck, I think I had a roll of clear Gorilla Tape, which is what I used to fix my tent when a windstorm decided to put like 4 holes in it.
Okay, what is the most unique method of where you use duct tape in besides fixing a hole in the tent?
I've actually used it as a fan belt.
A sticker.
Really, a fan belt? How?
You get it. You just get basically the same. The fan belt breaks. You get the same length. You cut it off. Well, actually, you cut it about 3 to 4 inches longer than what the actual length of the fan belt is, and then you fold it into like fourths, but you leave the ends open. So you sandwich the ends over themselves, and then you start folding them. You fold them inside themselves, and then you can use that as a makeshift fan belt. It'll last a while. It stretches, but it's good to get you far enough to get to the auto store to get a fan belt. I've also done the same thing with rope. I've done some strange things with duct tape. I'm one of those. I'm the epitome or the poster child for redneck duct tape jokes.
So, have you seen Duct Tape Island from Mythbusters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you do any of the things that they did?
It's too
Considering
expensive.
what they did with duct tape, yeah, I wouldn't have an issue with it because I know full well how strong duct tape actually is.
I mean, literally, Adam made a duct tape canteen.
They also made a duct tape cannon.
I saw that one. They actually said it worked. It's so it didn't go as far as a real cannon, but the fact that because it expands, but still it did shoot, and it still was shootable more than once.
Yes, technically Gorilla Tape is better, but it's also more expensive, and you get less of it because it's a thicker material.
Yeah.
Isn't it not? It's water soluble or something.
Well, the thing is, when you have tape like that, because it's layered, it dies in the sun real fast. Duct tape will have, depending on the variety or value of the tape, or the brand of the actual duct tape, you can get anywhere between 6 months to a solid year of that stuff just sitting out in the sun before it starts delaminating.
So when they made their boat, how long would that boat last, you think?
Probably a while, considering it's not 100% being eaten by the sun, but you get the sun's reflections off the water. But at the same time, it's also wet, so yeah.
Now, the coolest thing I've seen with duct tape is alreadt sticker.
I see. There's actually a competition of some high school students. They made this girl and her date made their prom clothes, like tuxedo and dress, all out of duct tape. Ties, belt, everything.
That still had to be expensive because
they used
even a roll of duct tape for like $8.
I'm not sure how much they cost, but this one girl,
$16.
She made her prom dress multiple colors, multiple layers, and just I'm gonna see if I'm not sure if I can find it, but
duct tape technically only comes in 2 colors, black or gray.
No,
are you talking about the alreadt duct tape sticker?
So,
Is that what you're talking about?
The stuff with the ducks on there?
No. alreadt made some stickers, and he drew a thumbs up, a thumbs up like this, and sent it to Earl for a giveaway.
Oh, geez.
He only made 3 of them.
Okay, check this out. It's called Stuck at Prom.
I mean, I guess I'll show it.
This girl made this is a duct tape dress.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you right now, she's going after prom. She's going home and showering before anything happens because that's going to be swampy.
That's how it took 17 rolls of duct tape to make that.
Jeez.
This guy took 11 rolls for his.
Yeah, that's 17 times 8. Thank you.
11 rolls for this one here took 14 rolls.
Again, when I see that, the only thing I can think of is donkey. Get out of my swamp.
There's that one. That one just, I'm not sure what to make of that one.
That's steampunk.
Yeah, 13 rolls for that one.
Well, yeah, look how small she is.
This one here doesn't even look like a duct tape.
That's because it's not.
It is. Everything's on there is duct tape.
Right?
Let's see here.
All right, I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Drop says redneck hours over. Thanks.
Hey, this was sponsored by Red Green.
Oh no! Rob's phone's gonna die.
Oh no!
Rob, you need to learn to be out there on a charger.
Yep.
Actually, one of these days, I actually got to see. I have my battery unit. I got to test to see whether or not I can run everything that I use here off of that dang battery charger.
How many amp hours does it have?
600? Well, it's. I don't know. I forgot.
Oh, that was good.
I'm going to set my food off to the side before I accidentally slap my hand into it and really piss myself off. I'm going to just sit here and eat beef jerky. Screw it.
Well, in case
I
we
had
lose
some
you,
earlier.
Rob, good night.
Yeah, Rob won't make it long because his phone's about to...
Your phone's about to die.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Gesundheit there, Cliff.
Oh, he's got to go to the tent to get him.
Enough about that one. That's what an extension cord's for.
Yep.
I have
Battery packs are for.
2 random extension. No, you just need an extension cord and one of these darn things. You're
Look,
good to go.
My 26,000 milliamp battery. He says, "Yeah, I don't know if I can stagger that over."
Yeah, like I said, in my videos, it shows you how to actually balance that trigger.
I was watching Homestead Rescue, and they caught a pack rat.
This just happened to be right behind me. Keep your thumb there on that part, and you got to get it balanced. After a while, you know exactly where to set it.
I mean, if you really don't want to stick your finger there, you can just buy one of these clamp that onto the end of this, because this sucker ain't coming off.
Well, no, the problem is you have to have some kind of tension on there so it will close. But like I said, that's why you hold it like so.
Hey, Jason, imagine if they used on those rat traps the same spring they use on these stupid clamps.
Yeah.
Ooh, that thing would be obliterated in an instant.
Yeah. After a while, you get to right where it's about ready to go off.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure you put a box around it. And make sure you put something up in here so they have to stand on here to get up on there.
Like cheese or something?
No. Some peanut butter and some sunflower seeds.
Can't.
No.
I can't touch it.
Talking about Cecilia. You use something else that's kind of sticky.
That's what I was thinking about, like Cheese Whiz.
Yeah, you can use Cheese Whiz.
Yeah, Cheese Whiz dries and then it falls off.
Yeah.
It's something. How about Spam?
No, everybody has a tendency to put all the bait in here, the little dish. But I found out, put it up here at the top. There's little ridges up in the top.
Yeah, it forces them to stand on the pad to get to it.
Yep.
Well, we don't all have a solar system there, Drops. I just have a little car camping style.
Is yours a
battery thing
Jackery?
with solar
What
panels.
land is yours?
We live in the solar system.
When you said that, only thing I could think of was the last Starfighter there, Jason.
Since we'll take a brief on that one. Since you do realize every continent on this planet is a third world country.
Okay, yeah.
The reasoning behind that is because we are the third planet from the sun. Therefore, everything is a third world country.
Yep.
For those of you who are curious and always want to say, like, oh, well, like Ethiopia is like a third world country, we should help them. No, dude, this entire blue marble that's floating around in space is a third world country.
Actually, I discovered something really interesting on one of my lives about Ethiopia. Ethiopia is the birthplace of coffee.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Nutella works really well too.
Same thing. No, I can't.
I don't know if there's actually any nuts in Nutella. I don't remember.
They are.
Hazelnuts.
Maybe some once it didn't turn out well.
Yes, it's hazelnuts.
Nuts in general.
This crystallized honey works on those rat traps too.
Yeah.
And Drops, I technically agree. That's why the aliens keep abducting the cows.
Do they think they're the main people?
I don't know. In all honesty, if they really wanted to look at the population and who was the dominant species on this planet, they'd be taking the ants.
No, the mice.
And
What do you think this is?
ants outnumber us like.
The number 42 does not apply here. And if you don't have your towel, you might as well forget it.
All right, Rob.
See you in a bit, Rob. Hopefully
Be well,
he
brother.
wins the race. Unless it's an election race.
What race is what's going on?
It's the human race.
I wouldn't, you know what the thing is on that one? We're not even racing. We are just slowly marching to our own demise. We're not even racing there. We're just like, we know it's coming, so we're just taking our sweet time. The random topics we have on this channel, despite
Oh
the
yeah,
fact
no kidding.
supposed to be talking about gardening from Wednesday's live stream.
Yeah. By the way, how is the garden doing today?
Mine is going freaking crazy.
Yours going crazy?
Mine's going, like, almost everything that I've got so far is going good. I have one lettuce that's kind of struggling, but I have like 20 more to replace it, so I don't even care. They're already getting like 3-4 inches. I've got a bunch of limes and lemons. I've got 2 oranges growing currently on my tree, and they are staying on there because I flicked them and they didn't fall off.
Oh, that's good. Well, it's
So
not
they
June
are
yet, so
firmly attached to that one little branch.
Well,
You'll find
I
out.
hate to say this, Cliff. My eyes are dropping.
Colin's fading.
I just drove 116 miles from my in-laws.
Yeah, I know, and then it's like 11 o'clock your time already.
Yeah, I'm a little tired.
That's understandable.
So I will catch everybody later.
Don't do that. Later, Colin. Thanks for popping up, brother. Have a good one.
You too. Bye,
Yeah.
everybody.
Good night. I guess it's supposed to be stairs or starts. I got 2 rats that I have seen.
No, her starts. Her
Oh,
for her plants. You know,
Okay.
little
Oh,
seed
the
starts.
starters. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 116 miles. That's that's a day trip over here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Special seeds.
Oh yeah.
Are those the aromatic style seeds that you sort of have to use gloves to touch, otherwise you get contact funniness? Start doing this. That's what me and Jason and we do.
Yep. So yeah, like I said, I got blooms on some of my squash already.
Nice.
Yeah, the ones that overwintered on the old compost pile.
Oh, that's funny. Well, see, that's the funny thing is that they could have it could have dropped down to 40 degrees and they still would have survived because that compost pile is warm.
Oh no, the compost pile's done. It was done months ago.
Got lucky then.
Oh yeah. Well, it's underneath a tree, so it kind of helps keep the frost off of it. But I haven't had a frost in weeks.
Yeah, mine was according to my weather, technically my last frost date was actually last week.
See, oil relief pain.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, her money tree. Yeah, I've been checking the weather as of the last few days, and there's no way in hell it's still 70 degrees outside. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that's like middle of summertime or almost summertime.
I'm gonna reset this thing. There is no way it's still 70 degrees outside.
Yeah, it is 61 in my greenhouse, and both doors are open.
I've got the door and the vent open, and it's almost 70 in mine.
Yeah.
Ooh, my internet really going slow down. Oh, it's 67 degrees outside. Oh.
Ooh.
Outside, it's south. Doug, we already hitting like it's 67 degrees outside right now, and it's 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, as of tomorrow, our overnight temperature is going to be like 60 degrees.
I've got one more day, Monday, and it's going to be the lowest 43. But even at 43, my plants I've been leaving my plants, even my citrus plants. I've left 2 of them outside, even when it dropped down to like 36, 35.
Mhm.
Didn't phase them at all. So yeah, that's the reason why they're currently still outside. So I testing to see what the temperature tolerance range is for the citrus down here, so I can better prepare next season.
Yeah. So what I'll probably plant in here is I got some sunflowers going to be going out, and some other stuff. I'm not sure exactly what yet.
I gotta reseed a few things. Some of my pepper plants didn't make it. The ones that I really wanted to make it, they have all survived so far. So far so good.
Yeah, I've already gotten another inch growth on the chili tapings.
Nice.
Yes. So they're about ready to go. Boom. Especially right after I just transplanted them too. I've already gotten blooms on the ever-bearing strawberries already. They're already fruiting.
Oh my God, you should see mine over here. They're in like full production mode right now. I have probably 60 blooms going at the moment. She wants to know how the moringas are doing.
Yeah, I got one moringa.
It's all you need as long as you can keep it alive.
Oh yeah, it's watered it today. It's doing pretty good. Like I said, I went through transplant 2 weeks ago, so no droopy leaves, which is good. And we'll know. I'll probably be pulling that out of the greenhouse this week.
Yeah.
And once that gets going next year, I'll probably be transplanting it probably into a larger pot. In 2 years, I'll probably put it in its permanent location.
Any luck on finding those particular planters that you were looking for the for your trees or whatever?
No, I already know what I'm going to put them in. I'm putting them in those half barrels.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to get the dwarf variety and put them on casters, and I'll lay them in and out of the greenhouse.
Yeah, I'm on for mine. Honestly, I think those Alhambra pots that I have, I think they're deep enough that actually, even if that plant gets to like 6 feet tall, it will still have more than enough room in there for the roots to expand. Which is funny because one of my orange trees is actually already technically 6 feet tall.
Oh, my apple tree is just going ballistic right now.
God, dude, you should see mine. My I think it's my Fuji apple tree has like 40 buds and flowers on it already.
I only got maybe 7 blooms on my apple tree this year. But again,
That's a good thing.
It's his first year in that spot because I transplanted it last year.
The funny thing is, I transplanted mine when I started seeing the flowers on it, and I transferred them to those 2 big blue planters that I have in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
It produced technically 7 apples at the start, but it did not produce them to full size. Most of them fell off. The 1 or 2 that did survive, one of them got eaten by the squirrel, so I yanked that one off, and that was essentially the last one.
Yeah.
Now, what I should have done is when they started producing the apples, I should have cut them off right away, which would have told the tree, hey, we don't need to produce fruit right now. We need to focus all of our energy on root growth.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need to find some good potassium nitrate, but I don't need 50 pounds of it.
Honestly, they have, your place should sell them too. It's the fruit tree spikes, the food spikes.
I got some.
Don't use the whole spike.
No, if I'm using the whole spike, it's going to be like 5 feet away, 6 feet away.
Yeah, don't use the whole spike, because I made that mistake on a couple of my trees, and I actually burned the roots because there's too much.
Well, yours are also in pots too.
Yeah, I was also growing them in 5-gallon pots, so when I stuck the whole stake in there, I literally fried the root system. It's basically like throwing pull shock in the damn tree.
Oh yeah. Eat fried.
Oh, dude, I toasted the root system. I did everything I could to potentially keep it alive, but unfortunately, no. Nothing I could have done aside from digging out the tree itself, washing it off, and planting it in new soil, which I probably could have done, but at the time I didn't have any more soil to put it in. So I've gone, honestly, I've killed about 4 trees
Wow.
in this learning process of keeping them alive. My cherry tree was the funny one. The original graft on that during the season that I had it, it grew about 4 or 5 inches and then died.
Wow.
But the weird part is the next season, or during that same season, at the bottom of the graft, near the roots, it sent out 2 verticals off on the root side, which was weird. And then below where I actually cut it off from the original graft, it sent out 2 more little stubby ones. They're only about 1.5 feet tall. The other two shoots, they're like 5 feet now.
So what'd you end up with?
Oh, I still have my cherry tree. But yeah, I've lost like 2 apple trees. The first one that I killed, I was so mad because I already had that apple tree 2 years. When it died, it was the beginning of its 3rd season, and that tree died. I was mad. So mad.
Hi,
Hey,
Deb.
how's it going?
Yeah, I know. I need to get some tree wraps for the weed eater.
Just got a piece of PVC and just stick it to the ground.
No, but I can get a tree wrap. They're cheap.
I haven't actually seen tree wraps in my stores in forever. I just don't pay attention, I guess. Yeah, I'm already sad that the all of my locations over here no longer have trees for the season. They're already completely gone.
Hello, Crystal. Pets and Planets.
Hey,
Plants.
Crystal, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. We are currently talking about fruit trees. For once, we are actually on topic.
Yeah, like I said, I'm actually maybe thinking about getting. Like I said, I want to get this year. We're going to get some of the bare root. I want to get some couple citrus. I'm thinking about maybe even a cherry tree. I still want to get an apricot. I'm going to keep that one in dwarf. So I don't.
I wish I would have known you were getting that. I could have probably picked you up one at Blue Box or Red Box. They were selling them.
Well, I'm not ready for them yet.
Stick them in a bucket. 5-gallon bucket's all you really need for them.
Oh yeah. And
You just got to leave about maybe. Actually, when you're in all honesty, in a 5-gallon bucket, fill the thing all the way to the top. Stick the tree in there so it's kind of got like a mound.
Yeah.
When you're done watering it, that thing's going to sink 2-3 inches, and you'll have just enough space at the top of that bucket to run a small layer of mulch on the top to keep your topsoil from completely drying out.
Yeah,
it is a pretty topic.
Great. And they're also easy to get the plants out of them too.
I struggle when it comes to cloning or duplicating plants via certain methods. I don't know why. Everybody else I've seen do it the same way has really good success. I just can't do it.
Okay, your clippers, clean them first.
I do.
With bleach?
No.
Bleach them. Then do your then let it dry. Wipe them clean, and then make your cuts.
Well, I think the problem is where I'm at. The sun is too intense.
Yeah.
And even if I were to put that, say, in a windowsill, can't do it. I have south-facing windows. Any window I put anything living in, by the time it gets to the end of the day, it's sitting in 95 to 100-degree water.
Yeah. Like I said, I usually don't leave water in the trays.
when I'm trying to when I'm trying to propagate trees, you have to have that in water because it takes approximately 40 days for, say, a cutting to generate roots. Hey, Bill, how's it
Hey,
going?
Bill, how you doing? Links
Heck
up
no,
the
we
top.
ain't done yet.
Yep, links up at the top.
Ooh, wait, what? Haha.
Oh,
Are we done yet, Bill? We are never done. We are never done. 48 up pots today. Nice. And the goose got the test squash.
yeah. Goose dinner.
Yeah, but that's a good goose and a bad goose if she stole your test pot, which sucked because he had like 50 of them in that
Oh,
damn
I know.
swimming pool. He had the whole thing full, and then just right in the dead center of that, he had that one test pot.
And what we learned from this process? Offense.
Whack the goose. Bam. Yeah, right? You gotta. Yeah, no, bad goose.
Geese are pretty tasty.
Bird geese is just about as gamey as duck.
Nah, if it's roasted correctly.
Everything tastes good when wrapped in bacon,
Oh, yeah.
except for maybe a horse wang, but we're not going there.
Okay.
We already did. It's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just get the old fence and just wrap it around the
Yeah.
swimming pool. Get a couple of T-posts, knock them in there, and wrap it around, and yeah, you're good to go on that one.
Or you can do what I use. I use that galvanized fencing, and it holds itself up.
Yeah. Box in her arena. There you go. I would ask if Bill would like to pop up tonight, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah. That's a
pretty
little lame.
sure the missus is going to be like, no. Which I sadly forgot her name. She's been in like every video he's posted over the last like
Oh,
week.
yeah. Yeah, I'll be right back.
And I apologize, Bill. I have forgotten your wife's name. Sharon. Okay, thank you. I don't know too many Sharons, so I should hopefully be able to remember that. I do apologize, Sharon. That's my fault. I'm also on the sauce at the moment, but I've also been baking out in the sun for the last 4 days because I've got a major reconstruction project going too.
Sharon, could Bill come up and play?
Right. That's what I was gonna wait for this week too. If I seen him pop up, I was gonna ask if he could come out and play. Actually, really, all you need Bill is like a little divider screen, like one of those like accordion style like Japanese divider barriers. Just get like one or two of those, put them right behind you. That way you don't have to worry about the any visual overflow. Yeah, they're visual overflow. I kind of need to do that around me. Get like a nice green screen over here. Damn.
What I missed?
Damn. We were joking about if we get this is through his fingers what her response is. She
That's
said,
it.
Tiny home has zero privacy, noise control, and no volume button on his end.
Oh, yeah. I understand.
Sharon ain't Sharon. That's for sure. We love you either way. We just need like a little 8x8 tough shed. Crap it out on the property somewhere and just go chill out there.
One day he'll get his little studio built.
Just do it right off the backside of the property. Actually, whatever you do, Tennessee, never put any. I don't even care where you're at. Do not ever put a building on the north side of another building. Yeah, Hey, obstacle, how's it cracking? Yep, I got that one too. That's where I was laughing on that one when you were like, yeah, she got real mad at me and redid the potatoes herself. I was like, dang. How's it cracking there, obstacle? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping
Yep.
by. Miss Amanda was here and she wandered off but has not returned.
Yeah, well, like I said, this Sunday for her.
It is. It's a possibility she made.
Oh, there we go. There's the dinner of champions right there.
Obstacle.
Beer jerky.
Teriyaki beef jerky. Jaeger bomb. So we on the same page, brother. This guy doesn't have any beef jerky, but he did do the beer thing.
Oh yeah.
That's well, there is actually the straw bale method, which you basically plant the potato
On top of the ground.
right on the ground, and then you cover it with straw or hay. And as that potato grows, you just add more and more, and that thing will actually spread out on top of the ground under the
Straw,
hay.
yeah. Yeah, because what's his name did that? Self-sufficient me.
There's a lot of people that have done that particular method.
Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, it depends. So a lot of the depth on a potato is going to actually depend on whether or not it's a determinate or indeterminate potato.
Yeah.
And this is, and the funny thing is, I forget which is which.
Same
One
here.
of them, one variety of the potato, I can't, if it's either the determinate or indeterminate, will only grow at the rootstock where the original potato was, and it will not grow anywhere else. The other variety will grow potatoes every node. As all you got to do is just keep adding dirt, and it'll grow wherever those nodes are. It'll grow little sectors of potatoes. So
Yep.
you can get a 5-gallon grow bag or a 10-gallon grow bag, plant your potato 4 to 6 inches off the bottom, and as that potato, the plant grows, you just keep adding dirt, and it'll just keep sending out potatoes. So potentially you can get an entire planter or potato bag or grow bag that's got 15, 20 pounds of potatoes in it, versus the other one where you might get 4 or 5 just in one flat spot within like 8 inches around roughly the base of the plant.
Yeah, like I said, I just put all my potatoes 3 inches under the soil.
Yeah, I saw that bag had 0 information. Why did my numbers die? I would assume that even after Joe's channel that I probably lost 7 subscribers that day. So I mean, I'm not gonna kill it. Yeah, Mallory did both versions. She planted them in ground, and she also did the hay method.
Which one did better, or was it inconclusive?
I don't remember because she grew like 500 pounds of tomato or potatoes.
500 pounds. It's a lot.
I don't know if Walmart actually grows a lot of the potatoes or they just get seed potato stock from whatever their manufacturing distribution place thingy is. But yeah, I do remember that package. I've seen those packages before, and yeah, they have absolutely no information.
Oh,
Sometimes you can get it, and it'll say like, "Oh, this is baby reds," or like yellows, and that is like the only information you get. She went with like Barbie blue. I kind of want to say. Sharon Galway, good to see you.
Good evening.
Holy smokes, I think that is my farthest
No, Amanda's gonna be the furthest, no matter what.
from Ireland. That's all the way in Ireland.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I've got 555 still at 555. Awesome. Good evening, Sharon. Let's see. Let me go pop over my my over page, and let's take a quick peek at Sharon's channel. Just curious, no current videos, but 1 subscriber, and has a nice Samoyed in her background picture off of the coast of Ireland. Nice.
I am.
No information other than that, so
Oh, that's why. Oh, jeez, I need to refresh that page.
appreciate the new viewer. Much love.
Mhm.
If you can't grow potato in Ireland, you need to leave Ireland. Oh, what was it? There was a thing about that. It was. Oh God! It was a joke thingy about potatoes in Ireland, and I can't remember what it was. I was dying because it's technically so true, and my brain's just it won't process at the moment. So when I remember it, I'll probably try to tell you guys next week.
There's probably more potatoes grown in Idaho than Ireland.
It probably originated in Ireland, but yeah, they.
Yeah, they grow really well out there in Idaho and Utah.
Yeah, they like dry weather, which is weird. But I want to at least do one test planter, like the same way Tony does it. So I have to go back to watch his potato video and see what stupid additives or fertilizers he was using when he mixed it, and see what I can get off of one planter. If I can do that, if I can duplicate what he did on his, I will then know exactly how to do potatoes, and I will never run out of potatoes.
Yeah, like I said, I do know that a lot of our onions for the whole U.S. actually comes from Washington State.
I did not know that Washington even grew potatoes.
No, onions. Yeah, 2/3 of Washington State is desert.
That was supposed. I can't type. Sorry, my brain is squanched right now. Tabs totals. Yeah, the only thing the Irish grow are more alcoholics. Sorry, Rob.
Tell me about it.
You know I'm right.
Like I said, as everybody knows, the sun never sets in Ireland because God doesn't trust them in the dark.
Neither do sheep and an Irishman.
Or the other one is that's why God invented whiskey, so the Irish doesn't rule the world.
Don't lie, Bill. You have a channel. You got more subs than I do.
Oh yeah, both more than Cliff and I together.
And the sad part is I've probably been doing it longer than Bill. I've been doing this longer than freaking Joe, and somehow he I even said it on his channel before the live started, when we were in the green room. Like I literally subbed to Joe when he was at like about 163, 167 subs, and his channel just skyrocketed all out of nowhere. He one of us may or may not get in trouble for that.
No, probably me. I can do that because that's where my family lineage is from.
I'm European and Spanish.
Yeah.
So if we had a black licorice plant, I could probably somehow manage to grow that.
Yuck.
Or, I stand corrected, technically it's anise. I could probably grow that plant. Now, whether or not I can figure out how to make the black licorice taste, that's a whole nother bag of sand.
Well, yeah, you drink some ouzo, everything tastes like black licorice.
I actually had some anisette, like just straight up anisette, which literally it looked like vodka, but tasted like liquid black licorice.
That's probably ouzo.
Oh yeah, but sometimes potato beer or potato vodka is vodka is different, but potato beer. Deb, we already met. You didn't throttle me then, sucker. You missed your chance. Or I could do this. I wish you would. Don't make me. You know what's really funny? I have not seen CR all night, and he always pops in when we haven't talked about food. That's
Food.
why.
Yeah, we haven't talked about food.
But I was talking about my dinner the whole for the first 45 minutes of the
It's
stream.
food in general. Making food is when it usually shows up.
Deb, I could say something completely off color on that, but I'm going to be a good fox tonight.
Only a good fox tonight once.
Well, actually, since Jason's here, I gotta scroll way to the top of this thing.
No, that's it. If anybody's wondering, yes, my family lineage is from Clan Innis. Oh, just like a chicken.
There you go, Jason. That one is for you in the private chat because you're gonna die laughing when you see what I wrote.
Yep.
you don't just have a long memory.
Nope.
Oh, dying over there. Billy, you ain't that old. I mean, I'm 42. Sorry, 43, because it's 2024. Yeah, I'm 43. And look where I'm at. I'm every night. I'm on your every live. I got a freaking orange.
Yellow
I'm either orange or yellow. My part. Bill, you will line out your butt born in the 70s. You don't look like you're more than 54.
Jeez, is he that old? That means he's up there with me then.
I still don't feel like Bill was born in the 70s. That means he's like almost 70 years old. No, thank you. 50, 54? 49.
Oh,
you're
he's
like
okay.
A handful of years older than me.
Yeah, I still got him beat.
Dude, I think everybody in this chat's got him beat. Except for me.
I think the only oldest one here is probably Rob and Drops.
Cecilia. I believe it's Cecilia.
Yeah. They got us beat for quite some time.
I think it's Cecilia.
And Deb.
Then Colin or Deb, vice versa, whichever one. Oh, and then you got Drops almost 60, but he's still a child. He's still a toddler compared to some of these ones in here. Yeah, Deb 71.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm surprised that we had a lady in here voluntarily.
Wait a minute. Rob, are you seriously? Damn it. He's not 54.
Rob? Yeah. Remember, Jason, we met him. He didn't look that old.
I know.
He was a little gray in the beard, but I mean, most guys get that when they're in their 40s.
Hey, I earned this gray.
He was born in 69. Probably, never mind.
I was wondering why I couldn't see myself.
Doug, you weren't that old either.
Oh, that's better.
Woo.
Yeah, Rob's only 2 years older than I am.
And that one actually kicked my butt.
Yeah, those two kicked me too, so.
Yeah, but you're drinking Coors Light, which is like a 2% beer.
But then again, that was my dinner.
Wow, Nature Valley granola bar.
Yeah. I do miss my red hair.
Bill, are you saying something? Like, yeah, I'm just asking if you're saying something. I mean, that's all I'm asking. I won't say anything out loud, so this way you don't get to sleep with the goose.
You get goosed by the goose.
That goose is cooked. Wait. So does that be the goose is cooked? Since the goose ate his test plant? Here's what I'm wondering. How did the goose know to take the one test plant that you had out of 50 planters?
I have no idea.
And the goose took the one that was the test.
Now, which test plant was this?
This was I think it was his squash tests. I believe he was doing he basically had like a control. He's doing these clear, like solo cup style. And this particular one, it was like perlite at the bottom, fertilizer, a little bit of mix, something else, and then like the seed starter mix. And then he had that on top. And then the other 49 or 48 were a specific blend, but he still had like perlite at the bottom of each one just for like floater. But like the rest of them had a different blend of fertilizer soil mix. He wanted to see which ones were like if that soil mix. His goal is once the seed starts, you have the underlayer, and then when that taproot hits all of that, you get that explosive growth because it has all the nutrients. And he wanted to see if that particular plant was going to get bigger than the rest of them versus planting in normal soil versus a conditioned planter.
I know he's got such bad soil there.
All right, you got it. Yeah, I'm going to pass on that one. Straight pass on that one. That is a wide miss, Kendra. Wide miss. She knows her area. Yeah, but still, you had that in the middle of all of those cups, which is why you stuck it in the middle, because you knew which one was the test, and she still got it. Yeah, because he's got a weird runoff. His property is like sloped where the chicken coop is at, so he's got cinder blocks around.
Yeah, I saw him planting in the cinder blocks. I wondered how all those were doing.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, contra with ice. Nice. Dang, Sharon, I thought I was bad at staying up late. Either that or you're just waking up. That's a long night. And the funny thing is both of us have to go to work in the morning.
Yeah, I know. They also changed my times to 7 a.m.
So you get an extra hour of sleep or lose an hour?
No, I lost an hour. That's okay. I get off at 4 o'clock, though.
No, that gives you plenty of time to go home and do some yard work.
Yeah. Beat the mosquitoes out.
Oh, dude, I'm already starting to see the mosquito larvae flying around. I'm like, oh, you annoying little turds.
Mosquito larvae don't fly.
The ones around here do. I've been fine. Well, no, they're like little gadflies or whatever. They look like mosquitoes, but they're not quite mosquitoes.
Oh, those are going to be the also known as crane flies, and they actually eat the mosquito larvae.
Yeah, I've already been seeing those things. Well, the thing is, I don't keep any stale water around here. Like, I have no standing water, and the standing water that I do have is already covered with a trash can lid because it's in a trash can.
Yeah.
And if I really, really want to deal with the problem, I'll just go out there and dump a quarter cup of bleach right in the bucket, and then
Yeah.
I'll wait like 4 or 5 days, and then I'll use the water. But aside from that, the only water that I have accessible to the mosquitoes is the one out there in my 2-inch deep basin that I have the solar fountain in.
Did you see John's, Bill's little thing there?
Yeah, helping us in a weird way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you grew up with the geese, they're like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, ducks will do the same thing. If you grow up with them, you walk around outside, they'll follow you around no matter where
Oh,
you
yeah.
go. Livestock is funny sometimes. Chickens will do the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a lot of chickens and like if you raise them from chicks, they'll do the same thing. They'll follow you, walk outside, they'll follow you around.
No, we had a pony thought it was a dog. 'Cause it would chase the vehicles with the dogs.
What the heck are Irish nachos? Wait, is that potato chips covered in cheese? Yeah, another Irish joke. Potato chips covered in cheese. That would be Irish nachos because the Irish grow potatoes. So come on, Deb. Do it. Come on, say something. I'm dying over here, man. You guys are making this way too easy for me.
Oh.
I really wish those came in packs of 8, not packs of 7. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like chickens, ducks, geese, I mean, when you raise them from little ones, from like chicks.
Yeah, well, they see you as the parent.
Well.
They see you as the parent because you're the first thing they see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not even that. I mean, even if you weren't, because you're there from basically from when they're little to when they're fully grown, they're just used to you. Because they see you every day, all 4 or 5 hours a day, every day.
Oh, yeah.
I
yeah.
just filled up today, so I'm good to go on that one there, Sharon.
Yeah. Which reminds me, I need to fill my my fuel tanks for the generator too.
So I was technically right on Irish nachos. Potato chips with cheese.
Nothing wrong with that.
And corned beef and sauerkraut. Wouldn't that be corned beef and almost basically corned beef and cabbage, essentially?
Nothing wrong with the cheesy fries.
No, I'm fine with eating potato chips with cheese. I'm weird.
Now, so you get the fries, you get the nacho cheese put on there, then you get some bacon, a little bit of diced onions on there, a little bit of chives.
That's gross, Bill. That is so gross. That's so gross.
That's unusual for a goose to do that to somebody, a stranger.
Not necessarily. Yeah, poor guy. They're like hippos too. They don't. It's just not in one spot because they shake that butt like all fast, and that's everywhere. It's like
and the tail going around in circles.
Yeah, manure spreader.
Yeah.
Dude, we have no idea where CR is at. I'm surprised he's not here.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, Irish stew wheaten bread, leg of lamb. Ooh, that actually surprisingly sounds good. It's a rocket. Rocket Man. Hey, me personally, I'm not a fan of corned beef. I just don't like the way it smells.
Oh, no, I love it in sandwiches.
And I've had Irish soda bread, and
I like it by itself.
I know. I like it by itself.
Say this, but that stuff has no flavor.
Yeah, it does. Especially with a spicy mustard.
Tastes like baking soda and flour. Yeah, but it's all fertilizer. The goose fertilized his leg.
Yep.
It was to help him grow them leg hairs.
Yep.
Oops, wrong one. I meant to post that one. Yeah, sometimes the aggressive ones gotta go.
Yep. Freezer camp.
Champ for a side dish. Poor dog. Just kidding. Or maybe it was a cat. It is 9:30 and I'm still going.
Yeah, it's 10:37 here.
Yeah, you probably got to get to bed soon because you
Oh,
got to
yeah.
work in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Earlier than normal.
I kind of like it.
Gets off early enough to do some yard work. I mean, that's always a plus.
No, the sun's not up yet.
It's off earlier.
Yeah, I get off earlier.
That's what he said.
That's what I'm saying. You get off early enough to do like a good 4 hours of yard work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so many things to do in the property, and oh man, I've got. You know the really annoying thing is I still have over 100 onion or garlic just sitting on my floor over here.
Mm.
Not full cloves, but like little pieces. Well, I've got about 25, maybe 30 cloves.
I think you should get them all taken care of, dehydrated, and put them in a container.
Yeah, they're still hydrated. They're just sitting on the floor over there in a bucket, in a little container. Just chilling, just chillaxing. And for some reason, I still have not gotten a single one of the
Oh,
Yes.
quiet.
loofahs to pop yet, so I don't know what's going on with those.
I know I haven't planted mine yet either. I should get those planted.
Scooter, what are you doing?
He's barking at the ice machine.
Hush.
Hey. Enough. Hold on a minute.
Apparently, Scooter is going crazy. I'm like roasting him. It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to set my damn air conditioner up.
I saw a mouse or something. I heard it.
Oh, you can trail its watermelon.
Japanese been doing it for a couple of decades now.
Freaking watch Self-Sufficient Me.
Oh yeah.
He let watermelon just randomly grow up his trellis. Them things were stuck inside the trellis panel squares. And he had to, in order to get one out, he had to cut it from the bottom and pull out both sides. And it was a good sized melon. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, well, it's because he was talking about this up here. You can technically, if you grow them on sand, you should be all right as well. The same with the the pumpkins that they use for or that they grow for competition. You do it the same way. Just get a big old sheet of plywood and cover it with sand and put the thing on top of that.
Yeah, it helps it shift a little bit easier.
Yeah, you also want to bury the vines as well. Any other than the main vine, you actually want to cut the flowers off, and then you want to bury the main vine just below the surface, but you still want to keep some of the leaves above it so it still has photosynthesis. But yeah, you want to basically, aside from the main vine on pumpkins, you can do the same thing with watermelons. I'm assuming same with squash, probably do the same thing, because they're essentially all from the same family anyways. Yeah, you bury them, and then you do that one main leader, and you end up getting massive fruit. But yeah, to be dead honest, I really don't want to grow a 30-pound zucchini.
No, it'd be tasteless.
Because, like, why? I did Grace. I had like one or two. I got to get them planted. I've got some seeds for it, but I got to get them in the ground. Unfortunately, I don't know where I'm going to plant them this year because already 3 of my trellises that I have for the trellis project that I finished, I already have stuff planted in them, the main garden box, the 3x6, that's right by the gate entrance. That one I have to still plant about 15 or 20 pole beans. So I still got to get the pole beans in. I just did the what did I plant? I think maybe those ones were the pole beans. I think those might have been the pole beans that I planted on the other one. I've also done I haven't done my turtle bush beans yet, which I actually got a lot out of those last year. I have tons of seeds for that, so I'm not concerned. And then I did plant. Oh no, I stand corrected. The ones I did plant, I planted about 15 of them. 20 of them was the pinto beans. Wanted to see if I can grow pinto beans. I tried it the first time. Partial success, but at the same time failure because of the container that I grew them in, and I was also still learning at the time. So it was like 2020 that I tried growing these things, and yeah, not a great success.
Yeah, because I'll be putting my beans in the corn here in about 2-3 weeks.
I already planted my corn.
No, my corn's already grown. It's already this tall already.
Yeah, I planted my corn 4 days ago, 5 days ago. What's today? Saturday?
Yeah.
I think I planted it on Tuesday, or was it Wednesday? I don't remember. I think it's already been in the ground for a little over. No, it's been over a week. So I planted it last week.
Oh yeah, my pickles. I'm starting to get the round leaves on them now.
Nice.
Yeah. My peas are starting to put out the little tendrils, trying to grab onto stuff. I got the couple of the spaghetti squash are doing really well.
Here's an interesting idea. Since you have the compost bin and it's that sort of finer mesh weave to it, try growing the squash and zucchinis around those things.
Problem is, it's in the shade.
Yeah, but they still might get enough heat from the decomposition.
I'm more worried about the light. Not only that, I can't see it over there at night.
That's true.
I would have to go get another motion sensor. I can only plant it on the north side, which I can see them.
Man, I feel like I'm getting far behind. Yeah, dirt is bad, especially if you got like potential rodents in your area. They'll dig up under and eat the inside.
I got the raccoons, the skunks. Unfortunately, I have to get rid of an armadillo.
I saw the word. Hold on, look at.
Yeah, I kind of like armadillos. I think they're kind of cool looking.
But they are destructive.
Oh, they are. I got one that's tearing up the lawn right next to the house where some of us walk.
Oof.
Yeah, so unfortunately, yeah, it's got to go.
Yeah, pro-grade weed barrier's wick is expensive.
Yeah.
Zucchini bread, yeah. I never actually made zucchini bread last year or the year before, despite the fact that I probably grew about 40 pounds of zucchini.
Oh, I had so much of it, I was giving it away.
I was too. I was taking the stuff to work and using them at work for our salads.
Yeah, because everybody was kind of questioning, how do you really cook zucchini? It's actually really good. No. I was showing everybody, you take it and you cut it into about 3/4 of an inch, and you dip it in olive oil, you season it, and you throw it on the grill. Really hot.
Basically zucchini fries.
You just char it on there, almost charred, and then you can eat it that way. And a lot of people tried it, and they're going, oh, wow. And then it just spread at work. Yeah, the Texas speed bumps, yes.
Yeah, those are the worst too. Texas speed bumps.
Oh yeah.
Mangoes. That's one thing I don't grow over here. But
no, they'll dig a hole underneath your foundation of your house, and yeah, so unfortunately, yeah, it has to go. I don't care if it digs and everything else out in the forest, but when it's digging
not under the house,
yeah, it's got to go.
So Sharon, on that one, no, I have not. I don't really have currently at the moment enough space to try to grow peanuts. I mean, I can attempt them in a smaller container to see like a controlled test. But yeah, I as of last year, I wanted to try them, but just never got a chance to. I do kind of want to try them this year, but I live in a fairly dry climate, and I mean dry climate.
Yeah, and I'm the opposite.
He still lives in a dry climate, but his climate's a little bit more wet than mine.
No, mine's really wet.
And I essentially live in the desert of the U.S. Not quite California desert, but part of the desert. At one point I used to be the bottom of a lake, hence the reason why my yard's 90% sand. Like you dig, yeah, we dug down the other day, Jason. I shit you not. You get about an 8-inch layer of solid dirt,
Yeah.
and then everything after that is just straight sand. So all of that dirt is the silt that used to be at the bottom of the lake.
Yeah. Yeah, that water is gone as soon as you put it on there.
Oh yeah, dude. My sunflowers. I transplanted my sunflowers up along the fence.
Yeah.
Made the mistake of just planting them straight in the dirt. I have to water them about 2-3 times a day.
Mulch them?
I did. They actually have about a 2-inch layer of mulch on them, which was actually sifted out of both my compost and my manure bags.
Because for me to grow peanuts, I have to grow them in containers here because my water is only 18 inches.
Yeah, everything will try to eat them.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
The squirrels are bad here. They won't touch all the wild strawberries. They like to eat everything else.
That's funny. Yeah, and our roads still suck. They're working on some areas, but it's still a waste of time. Yes, I am a raised bed container gardener or a solid container gardener. Most of the stuff I grow is not directly in ground because my trees will kill them.
And the same thing here. I just got so much water here. It's either always too wet or it's too dry. Like last year.
Yeah, Bill, keep me posted on that one because I do want to try peanuts, but I guess I can just go to the store and get some unroasted, unsalted peanuts and see what I can do. Because, that's essentially, if you get the unroasted, unsalted ones, basically the bland peanuts, that's peanut stock.
Yeah, the cooking peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to grow mine in containers, and I would have to make a special soil blend for it.
Yeah, so I would have to test it. I've got a couple of extra containers some fairly large containers I can use. So I would have to figure out what to do with them. I've seen other people grow them, but the problem is you have to have a lot of real estate to grow peanuts. It's like potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Especially sweet potatoes. You need a lot of area for those.
Oh my God, sweet potatoes you can grow sweet potatoes in rows just like you grow corn, but the problem is you got to maintain the vines.
Yeah.
Because if you let those things just run wild, they will take over an entire area so quick.
I wonder if you can trellis the vines.
Oh, you could. They'll trellis and climb on whatever the heck they want. They're almost as bad as ivy.
Like I said, I've never tried to grow them before.
I have. I tried growing them last year, but I think I tried way too late in the season. The best I got out of it were fingerlings, and that was only a handful. And they were probably just about the size of my thumb or just a little bit bigger. So I'll probably try again this season. But the thing is, those take up to 165 days to grow.
Yeah, that's something we got to start in the fall and harvest the following summer.
Yeah, you got to start them mad early and then just go. It's like mainstream potatoes. You got to plant them early and hope that it's not too hot to wipe out the top of the crop, and then you get a harvest.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for next year's all the garlics. I'm going to try the shallots again, onions, all the little root stuff next fall.
There you go.
And I'm also going to do my the daikon radish. I'm thinking about putting those in right around about end of October.
I'd say earlier than that. I'd say August
Well, for my area,
or September.
yeah.
Because those are, even with the daikon, that's 40. You need 45 days.
Well, no, I just want them to overwinter.
If you overwinter them, what's going to end up happening is they'll just go to seed right at the beginning of summer, or right at spring.
Yeah,
They won't. They will not continue to grow.
Mine did, and I didn't catch them in time. That's why I got all those seed pods.
Yes. If you let them, they will. Even if you overwinter them, basically what's going to happen is it's going to get woody and like hard and rubbery, and then they go to seed. But if you have the seeds for it, then you're pretty much set. Because I mean, you really only need one plant to go to seed, and you never run out of seeds again.
I got thousands of seeds now.
I know.
You want some?
I got tons of them. I planted 6 daikon radish one time, and I have hundreds of seeds. Like I have hundreds of them. Peanuts work here. Yeah, just let us know on the peanuts. I kind of want to see how they go over there.
Yeah.
But, no, I had the right one. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have acorns for some reason here, or basically oak trees. They don't like growing down there in like certain areas.
Oh, geez, they're everywhere here. The squirrels keep planting them.
Oh, dude. I wish the damn squirrels would plant them in my yard. I've been trying to grow oak trees over here for about 4 years, and I can't get a single one to germinate.
Oh, maybe I should send you some.
Dude, I've got acorns like the size of golf balls down there.
No, a lot of ours are all small.
Oh, we've got the old school mammoth like ancient acorn trees. I've got acorn trees at a watering hole or like our local fishing area. The tree is only like this big around, but it's got acorns on it the size of golf balls.
That's probably the what do you call it? The chintapings.
Like it isn't. They are huge. I mean, it's a small tree, but like massive acorns. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, about that. About the size of a golf ball. But just to let you know, folks, we're going to go for about another 4 minutes. I hate to do this, but this guy does have to get to sleep at some point, and so do I. And I've also got to get my air conditioner hooked up to the window because I am roasting in here. It is 75 degrees in my room, and at that temperature, I ain't sleeping.
Really? I'm still having to turn our heater on at night. Yes.
What?
Yes.
You live in Texas and you have to turn the heater on still?
Well, yeah, there's CR right there.
Oh, sure. Pops in. I'm about 4 minutes away from leaving.
Yep. Molly says hi.
Molly says hi there, CR, as a what this gentleman over here said.
Yep. And everybody in the chat, don't forget, I will be next Wednesday at 8 p.m.
It's a possibility that I have. Well, I don't think it's red oak. It's just one of the older varieties of oak.
Yeah.
Like I guarantee
one with the big leaves on them too.
Oh, dude, massive size leaves.
Yeah, that's the what is it, the one I said earlier? The oak
or whatever.
Yeah, the taping or something like that.
Ching or whatever.
The chink taping.
Chink taping. All right, no worries, Sharon.
No.
Thank you for stopping by.
Chinkpin oak tree.
Chinkpin, that's right.
Chinkpin, yes.
We do appreciate you popping in, sharing lovely questions. I hope I answered everything promptly and with accuracy. Thank you for stopping by. Do take care. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Be well, be safe.
And everybody, be well and have fun. Get outside.
Good. CR finally started seeds. That's good. Got up to 84 today. Yeah, it's going to be a hot one this week. I mean, my highs are, I think by next week, I'm already going to be in the 90s.
Yeah, probably in 2 weeks, I'll probably have to put the AC in the room.
I've already got to put mine on, dude. Like I said, it's already 75 degrees in my room. I can't sleep. It's too hot.
65 next week in the overnight.
So you're going to put an AC in the room?
Yep. Yeah, those are, they are ridiculously hard trees.
Yeah.
Same with most cedar trees there. Yeah, cedar trees can get hard too.
We got lots.
Take care, Cecilia. Be well, be safe. See you
Night.
on the next one. Have a good night. Hopefully you can get some sleep. Everyone's saying hi to CR. Your bark is like armor on those. 11:57. Yep. Going in about 4 more minutes, folks, and then that's pretty much going to be it for this live. 3 hours, 3.5 hours, 3 hours, 45 minutes.
We're good.
I don't know. Are you good?
We're good. So after those 2 drinks, man, I'm gonna crash good.
Yeah, I'm actually going to take all the crap out of my window and set my air conditioner up because if I don't, I'm not sleeping tonight. It is too freaking hot in here already. Because, yeah, I have a hard time sleeping with anything above 65 degrees, except for in the wintertime, which is weird. 65 degrees in the wintertime, I'm freezing my butt off for some stupid reason. Don't know why. But 65 degrees in the summertime, and I'll be sitting under one thin blanket, sweating my nards off.
Oh yeah. Like I said, even with the heater on, I'll still be cold at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oof. Devil be mowing.
All right, folks. Like I said, have fun. Get outside. Grow something.
Do what everybody else is doing.
Get growing.
Catch it, kill it, cook it, eat it, share it, step on it, poop it out the next day.
And don't forget to slap a rat.
Ooh, you slap a rat. Slap a rat. Slap a rat. Ooh, leeks again. I haven't grown leeks. Not a fan of leeks, but technically, I guess it's a green.
But they leak everywhere.
I know. Dude, you stick one of those under the sink and then just like freak out. Somebody be like, dude, there's a huge leak under the sink. And they open it up and there's this big old green stick under there. I'm like, what the hell is this? It's a leak.
Grow light, in a little pot.
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious. There's your million sub
yeah, right
there.
I thought that one would do good for you too, and it didn't do nothing.
Hashtag corn porn.
Yeah,
I'm about half tempted to just delete that one.
I thought you would do the music and everything, have them laying down and
no, I was like, look at them
other.
castles, rubbing them castles against each other. Yeah, do a shorts again. Yeah, I might do one eventually, but yeah, I didn't film anything this week because I have just been busy and I needed to get stuff done, and filming was just not in the picture. But thank you, folks, for stopping by. We are about to head out. CR, thanks for stopping by. Better late than never. Everyone else, much love and much appreciation for all the new subs that I got this week. I'm absolutely thrilled about that. Hopefully we can get to 600 soon. Aside from that, folks, you all stay frosty, stay warm, don't roast outside, and like this gentleman over that way said, get outside and grow it so you can eat it. It's going to be Fox Outdoors and Jason Pest Hunter signing off for the evening.
have a good night, everyone.